As preparation are on top gear to lay ex-Lugari MP Cyrus Jirongo to rest, Kenyans have been left with so many unanswered questions. But before we continue, please subscribe to our channel and thank you for your support. When the news of the passing of the most flamboyant member of parliament, Cyrus Jirongo, broke, the timings of these incidents have brought a number of questions that left dots in it. First of all, according to the reports that are out right now, is that Cyrus Jirongo met with the National Assembly Speaker, Moses Wetangula, and later on, he met with a group of lawyers when they were doing some cherry making. And there is the clip that documents the last hours of Cyrus Jirongo. In this, you have seen this video, people having a party. And according to the reports, is that Cyrus Jirongo left the meeting and that party at exactly 11:15 p.m. to head to his home. Secondly, he never reached his home, which is in Kigiri, Nairobi, but finally was found dead in an accident in Naivasha, several kilometers away from his home. Another scenario on that, before we move to question, is that it is believed that Cyrus Jirongo was involved in a grisly head-on collision. But here is the question. If it was an head-on collision, the video of Cyrus Jirongo's wreckage car is here. Take a look at how this German machine has been damaged. Remember, this is a German machine which had an head-on collision with a bus that is locally assembled in Kenya. Look at this picture of the bus. In this, the driver of the bus said Cyrus Jirongo was from a petrol station. He wanted to enter and head to Nairobi, while him as the driver was overtaking another car so that he moves. But the Cyrus Jirongo never saw that. In addition, maybe let's say Cyrus Jirongo was a little bit tipsy, so he never saw, or he miscalculated the distance between the bus and him joining the main highway to Nairobi. That is how the accident happened. But the big question here, a very critical question that Kenyans, and I included, are asking myself, is you have watched the damage of the Mercedes-Benz and you have seen the image of the car. If indeed was it an head-on collision, why the bus has not gotten that much impact? If you look exactly at the bus, the headlight damage is on the left side, not on the right. Yes? And if you're overtaking a car, you are going north, I'm coming south. The best part, or most likely part yenye ingekuwa imekuwa scratch, ni the right side. That is one of the questions. that you need to look at it. Another thing is, who was this person, Cyrus Jirongo, when to meet him in Naivasha at that wee hours after leaving the party at 11:15 p.m.? That is another interesting question. Can the government produce the recent phone calls of Cyrus Jirongo to document his final journey from Nairobi to Naivasha? Another very critical question is this: was there any other passengers in the bus who can give us or second what the driver said? Of course, there are witnesses. So if the accident happened, of course there was somebody sitting in front with the driver on the left side and other passengers. According to the size of that bus, it carries around 40 to 60 people. But the only person who has spoken and has given the account is the driver. Where were those other passengers who had boarded this bus? Another very critical question is that all these buses have receipts and time from the departure and the arrival as per the rules of each and every circle. Can they give us the time the said bus that involved in the accident with Cyrus Jirongo left Nairobi? Because they say the accident happened at around 3 a.m. When was this bus left Nairobi heading to the other side where it was now destined to go? That is another factor to consider. Another very critical question that Kenyans are asking themselves: if indeed Cyrus Jirongo was coming out of a petrol station, in this petrol station, are there no CCTV cameras? Of course, if they're there, they be brought forth so that we can account and see how did Cyrus Jirongo join the main road and actually what may have transpired and what happened to really had this damage in his car. And also in Nairobi, there are so many surveillance cameras all around from where he was to exiting Nairobi heading to Naivasha. Is there no any other camera that might have captured him moving out of Nairobi? Because it is a very critical question that need to be answered. And as the mandate of the Investigation Authority of Kenya, many, including the family, wants to know this evidence. But personally, I do believe this was a natural accident, as it said, as it be, until all these or a number of these questions have been answered by security and people who are mandated to give evidence or to give closure and account what may have happened to the late Cyrus Jirongo.